There are some stories in this world that don't just entertain you, they wake you up. They remind you that being rejected today does not mean you are finished forever. This video is about a boy who was once thrown out of his own village. People said he was useless. People said he was a problem. People said he would never become anything. And today, because of that same boy, the village is shining. This is not just a success story. This is a story of pain, humiliation, patience, and unstoppable belief. If you have ever been told you are nothing, if you have ever felt unwanted, ignored, or underestimated, then watch this video till the end, because the ending might change the way you see yourself. Let's begin the real story. His name was Arif, a simple name, but his life was anything but simple. Arif was born in a small village. A village where dreams were too big and thinking differently was dangerous. In that village, people believed life had only one direction. You are born poor, you grow up poor, and you die poor. Anyone who tried to dream beyond that was laughed at or crushed. But Arif was different. As a child, while other kids played, Arif would look at the sky and say, "One day, I will leave this place. And one day, people will know the name of my village because of me." People laughed. Some mocked him. Others said, "This boy has lost his mind." His father was a daily wage laborer. His mother worked in other people's houses. There was no land, no savings, no connections, only poverty. But in the middle of all that, Arif had one powerful thing: a dream. He was good at school. But in that village, being good at studies was not appreciated. Teachers would say, "What's the point of studying so much? In the end, you'll just become a laborer." Those words hurt, but Arif stayed silent. He didn't argue. He didn't fight. He just kept going. After finishing school, he joined a small college in a nearby town. That's where his eyes opened. For the first time, he realized the world was much bigger than his village. He discovered technology. He learned about the internet. At night, when everyone slept, Arif used his old phone to watch YouTube videos. He learned about websites, online work, freelancing, skills that didn't need land, power, or permission, only effort. But the village didn't like this change. People started talking. "This boy stays up all night on his phone. He's going the wrong way. He will ruin our village culture." One day, village leaders called his father. They said, "Your son is a bad influence. We don't want him here. He is destroying the environment of our village." Arif heard everything. That day, something broke inside him, but something stronger was born too. That night, Arif packed a small bag. He held his mother's hands and said, "Mom, I'm leaving, but I promise you, one day I will come back. And that day, no one will ever throw me out again." His mother didn't stop him. She only said, "Stay honest and never give up." Arif left the village. The city did not welcome him. The city tested him. For months, he drove a rickshaw. At night, he shared a tiny room with 5 other people. Days were for survival. Nights were for learning. There were days he slept hungry. Nights, he cried silently. Moments when quitting felt easy. But Arif remembered the village, the humiliation, the rejection, and he kept going. One day, he got his first online job. Just a few dollars. To the world, it was nothing. To Arif, it was proof. Proof that he was not useless. Proof that he was capable. Proof that his dream was alive. The first money he earned, he sent to his mother. Slowly, his skills improved. Clients increased. Projects got bigger. 5 years later, Arif was no longer the rejected village boy. He was now a successful entrepreneur. He had his own company. He employed others. And one day, his heart went back to the village. The same village that had rejected him was still struggling, still dark, still limited. Arif didn't think about revenge. He thought about responsibility. He returned. People were shocked. The boy they threw out had returned in a car. Arif built a school. He opened an internet center. He trained young people for free. Today, many boys from that village work online. Today, that village is known beyond borders. One day, Arif stood in front of everyone and said, "The day you threw me out, I didn't hate you. I decided to grow. Today, bring light, because darkness is not defeated by darkness, only by light." Many eyes were wet that day. This is not just Arif's story. This is your story. If someone underestimates you today, remember time is the greatest answer. If you stay consistent, your success will become a someone else's hope. For more power, real-life motivational stories, subscribe to channel, because the next story might be yours.